Now let's start by creating our first anonymous component. So if I go inside my resources, views, product, and in here I always use this code to display the validation error messages. Same, I have same code inside my edit file also. So it's better to create a component for this and use it in all the places that we need, and in the future if we want to change anything, we should only change it in one place and it will apply in all the places. So for that, inside my views, I will create a new folder with the name of components, and inside this I will create a new file. Let's call it validation errors.blade.php. Then I will just copy this code. Let's cut it actually from here and paste it in here. That's it. We don't have to change anything in here. Now to call this, just we have to type in here x dash and the name of our component. So the name is validation dash error, and it's a self closing tag. So let's copy this and use it inside our create as well. Let's do same for the brand. So let's go, and the top I will add this. In the edit also I will add this. Now let's go to our browser. Let's go to the brand. Okay, let's register. Let's log in. Let's go to the brand and add a new brand. So let's click save. As you guys can see, I got the validation message. Same, let's go to categories, create new. Let's see, did we added the component there? No, we have not added. So let's copy, and in the add, let's add it here as well. Now let's create a new category and let's save. As you guys see, I in here I also got the validation message. So instead of repeating myself and writing the same code multiple types, I can just type it in one place and I can call it in all the places. Not just this, not like for example in here I created this component without getting any data from the parent side. We can also pass props and slot inside our component. So for example, let's create a new anonymous component and let's call this one button.blade.php, and in here I will create a default button and I will call it in all the places. For example, if we go inside our browser and the categories, in here I have this create new, this here also, and also in my products all of these buttons are looking different. So we are going to create a common button for all of them and we will use them in here. So let's create a button in here. Here a h tag. So our h tag needs an href, and also we need a class for this. So let's give him a class of btn blue, and our a tag also needs a text. So for the text, because it will be different for each page, I am going to call it as a slot. In here we will type slot. This will accept everything that you put inside that tag. So for the href, for now we will keep it empty. Our button is ready. Now let's go to inside, for example, brands, and in here let's change this. and call our button component. So we will type x dash button, and we will close it with a closing tag. Then inside here we will type create new brand. Now if we go inside our browser and in the brand, you guys can see there is a button, create a new button. Let's change the color as well. So let's go inside our button and change to button, for example, primary. Now refresh again. Okay, now we got our button in here, create new brand, but for now it's doing nothing. So we also have to, where is the brand? To money request. Okay, no problem. We also need to pass the href also. So for that, inside our button component for href, we can create a prop as well by just typing the name of that. So I will type $href. That's it. Now every time I type href inside my component, when I am calling it, it will pass it in here. So let's add it. Let's go to index and in here type href is equal to, and we will pass our URL in here. Okay, so in here it's done. Now let's go refresh the brand, click here. As you guys can see, I have been redirected inside my create new brand page. So now let's copy it inside all our index pages so we don't have to repeat it always. So let's go inside category. No need this for this one. Change this to create new brand to category and add this URL. Let's copy it one more time for our product. Okay, no need for this now. Let's close, comment this out and paste it in here. Okay, let's copy new, create new product and the URL. Okay, now inside my product, I, I, I have my button, same for the brand, same for the category. As you guys can see, in all the places it looks exactly same. Now if we want to change anything, we just have to change it inside one place. So for example, I will change it to secondary. Now in all the pages it has been changed to secondary color. Okay, to money request again. Here also it has been changed to secondary color. So this is the beauty of the using component, that you have to only define it in one place and you can use it in multiple places.